World War III. That universal, morbid, curious question that everyone has thought about. You just have to take a look at our popular culture to see how movies like The Day After and games like Call of Duty envision these nightmarish possibilities in our world today. But what would this hypothetically look like? What would be the consequences of another world war? And who stands the best chance at winning? Well, let's find out. For most people, the easiest and most obvious image of a hypothetical war today is that of nuclear warfare. Since the Cold War, the number of nuclear weapons has decreased, but some countries still have them and have made their nukes more high-tech and sophisticated. In the world today, there are 9 big players for such a war. The US, Russia, the United Kingdom, France, China, India, Pakistan, Israel, and North Korea. These are the only nuclear-armed countries in the world, with a total of 13,400 nuclear warheads between them. But interesting enough though, it is America and Russia who have been vying for first place, possessing 90% of all the world's nuclear weapons alone between them. Now let's look at the numbers. America has 6,185 total nuclear warheads, in comparison to Russia, who has about 6,800 in total. A fairly neck-and-neck race, but what would it look like if they had some help? Over the years, Russia and China have developed a closer relationship with one another, and it is no secret that China is not America's biggest fan.
China, 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 China.
So, it would be likely in an event of a third world war that China would become allied with Russia. With America as the common enemy between them, that would add an estimated 250 nukes that China has to Russia's nuclear arsenal. Although America is ranked #1 in the world for military power, this alliance would tip the balance even further in Russia's favor. And now, let's not forget about North Korea. Although only being ranked 25th in the world for military power and owning a mere 30 to 40 nuclear weapons, North Korea's military reputation is one of the most fearsome and volatile in the world. Due to their rather trigger-happy nature, it is possible that North Korea could act as a catalyst to the start of this hypothetical nuclear war. So if things played out this way, who would win World War III if it was a nuclear war? Well, realistically, no one. If these countries started dropping nukes on each other, chances are, that'd be it. An end of the world type situation. But what if we take nuclear weapons out of the equation? Let's go ahead and take a deeper look at the traditional military strength of some of these candidates. Take 2 age-old military rivals, Britain and France. With only an hour-and-a-half ferry trip across the English Channel between these 2 countries, it would be a war very close to home, one relying on naval power and air superiority. As always, the UK and France are neck and neck when it comes down to military power. The UK holding place 8 in the world rankings, and France just beating them at place 7. By air and sea, it looks like France would have the upper hand, with 11 destroyers and 9 submarines, in comparison to Britain's 6 destroyers and 10 submarines. It would likely be a tough fight for the UK. But let's go back to the idea of hypothetical allies. Although America has formed a strong relationship with France over the years, their #1 ally since World War I has been the UK. Therefore, it would make sense and be a lot more likely that America would side with